Was Dead Batteries, remixed by Snappleman, off of the Project Chaos OC Remix album. Really, really fantastic album. I do recommend looking it up. Hey, Hilo, welcome to the stream. So, tons of fun Sonic stuff happened today. They announced that there was going to be a few additions added to Sonic Mania, and there's going to be an official physical release that already has all of those additions on it. And if you own it already, you're getting those additions, and those additions are like 2 new playable characters, Mighty and Ray the Squirrel. Are you kidding me? What is this, 2006? 2002? The 90s? Man, it's been forever since we've had anything of those two. And they're adding a couple other things as well, but the 2 playable characters are definitely going to be like the biggest thing. And as there's going to be a new Sonic racing game of some kind, they haven't even shown off the full logo, which, hardy har. I swear teaser trailers are getting more and more teaser trailer-ish. You notice that? Like, we're getting trailers for trailers, we're getting announcements for announcements, and now Sega has announced, like, a new game and shown off, like, hey, it says racing at the bottom, and that's it. That's all they've shown. They haven't even shown that. They showed that it has R in the name. It's like, great, Sega, thanks. You could at least give us the full title of the goddamn fucking game. That doesn't even tell us that much. It really doesn't. What do you mean you don't exist, Hilo? Oh, and there's a new Sonic Mania cartoon that's coming. We're getting like 5 episodes, and it's going to be based off the intro art style of Sonic Mania, which is amazing because that intro is glorious. Just a whole bunch of fun stuff that happened for Sonic News today. Makes me happy to be a Sonic fan. So what we're going to do today for the show is we're going to play Sonic 2. But we're not going to just play like normal Sonic 2, we're going to play the mobile port of Sonic 2. And this is going to be really, really fun. Because the mobile port was ported by Christian Whitehead and Taxman, I think. Probably some other people that worked on it as well. But those are just the 2 biggest names, obviously, in the Sonic hacking community. Who also got hired by Sega to do a couple of ports. And they've done a wonderful job. So the Sonic 2 port, it features improved frame rate. It never drops below 60 as long as your phone, or my computer in this case, can handle it. Features some done-up special zones, and an extra zone, though we might be able to see if I remember it. They added a new special little zone to actually play through, and it's a fun little thing. A fun little Easter egg. Would I like to be sponsored? You can do it if you want. So the sponsor button, that is something that I recently found. It's apparently like Twitch subscribers, but for YouTube. So sponsoring me does the exact same thing that it does for... In fact, I almost wouldn't recommend sponsoring me yet because I don't have like the stuff set up. Because basically I have to set up a badge and 2 emotes that sponsors can get when they sponsor my channel. And that's basically subscribing to the channel and giving me a little bit of cash. Anyway, let me go ahead and get the freaking game here started. Talking up a storm. Well, you weren't there when I said that, Hilo. I said hello to you afterwards, I think. Alright, let's go ahead and get into this. You missed a lot, by the way, Ice King, if you missed like the first like 5 minutes. Me talking about all sorts of like new stuff that was announced for Sonic. 3 playable characters right off the bat. The only problem with this mobile port is that it's a mobile port. It is only available on phones, Android and iOS. And that is just awful, because this thing should definitely be on consoles and PC. Or at the very least PC, you know. I'm not going to be one to really vouch too much for consoles. Hardy har. So unlike with Sonic 2, you can actually play as just Tails, and play as just Tails right off the bat, I think. So we're gonna have a really fun time today. Let me know how things are going. I've done a little bit of testing before the stream to make sure that the picture and frickin' sound is going okay, going alright, but it could always like not be going alright. Let me see, let me try and find... I think that there's a special zone up here? Yeah. Well, we have to get 50 rings first is the problem. So let me see about that. We need 2 more rings, you jerks! Thank you, that's exactly what I needed. And you might think that's a little bit silly to be playing this game and not just going as fast as possible. But I want to see the new special zone. I want to see the new special zone. And we're going to see it. Gosh dang it. There we go. Oh, it's glorious. This was completely redone from the original Genesis version. If you compare them side by side, it is incredible. The work that was done to make this, like, playable and good and, like, a proper frame rate. And proper controls, really. Controls really nicely, this too. And there's probably a whole bunch of stuff going on under the hood that also makes the experience better as well. Everybody always got kind of mad at this special zone because if you were playing as 2 characters, as Sonic and Tails, then Tails would often run into the bombs and screw up your score. I'm not going to intend on going for all Chaos Emeralds, by the way. The way that I always play Sonic is just to not really worry about the Chaos Emeralds that much. Because I really don't even consider it a reward to go like Super Sonic or Super Tails. To make the game easier? It just doesn't sound fun to me. To have, like, an invincibility mode that I can have. You have to work for it, you have to get 50 rings, but at the same time, it's like... It's still dumbing down the difficulty just because you did a bunch of stuff beforehand. I'm glad you think it sounds good. Oh yeah, and the audio is remastered. Granted, I don't think... For that part, it's kind of hard to tell apart. Like, I've compared, like, the audio of this to the audio of the original game. Like, they actually, from what I heard, and I might get this wrong, but they actually dug out the original synths that Sonic 2 was actually programmed with, and they just redid it with, like, modern techniques as well. Which is an insane amount of effort, considering that it sounds almost the exact same. It's probably just going to sound fuller, a little bit louder, on certain, you know, high-end headphones. But for most people, I don't think they'll be able to tell the difference. Unless you're a musician, you won't be able to tell the difference. You might be right, Kitsune. I might be making a fool of myself. I always thought that people got annoyed at it, though. So if that's not the case, then I don't see why people would get annoyed. God, I can't wait for the Sonic Mania update. And it's so cool that we're getting it for free. Like, especially after Sega tried to make Super Sonic DLC in Sonic Forces. Like, I almost can't believe that we're getting this for free after that, because that was like a very, very minor update, and this is a major update. I'm pretty sure that nobody would even mind having to actually pay for, you know, a DLC like this, with 2 new playable characters and a whole bunch of other stuff besides. I even saw Davey theorizing that we might get some of the cut content that was cut from Sonic Mania and that showed up in the files with the Sonic Mania update that's coming. Oh, is that what it is? Rings instead of bombs that mattered. I can imagine that. Oh boy, chemical plant zone. You know what? Interestingly enough, this one actually sounds a little bit worse than I remember it. Which I'm not sure if that's nostalgia goggles or or the remix tracks. But there's a certain crunch missing from this track that I can kind of see. Kind of hear, I suppose. I see music, and you know, that's how musicians do it. Obviously. So fun fact, I've actually never gone this route. Like, I've always gone right at the very start. But I'll probably meet up with the normal path sooner or later. And it doesn't matter anyway. Chemical Plant is fairly easy, all things considered. At least I think so. Fair amount of people probably have a hard time with this. It's actually probably, like, insanely difficult for, like, people that have never played a Sonic game before. Like, I imagine, like, Vinny Vinesauce trying to play Sonic 2 for the first time, and having a very, very hard time when it came to this second level, due to the water deaths, and having to actually watch your speed at certain points. So Sonic 2 is actually one that I owned myself. I actually did own a Genesis. I owned a Super Nintendo and a Genesis back in the day, which was insane from my parents, although I think I made up for it by the fact that I only had a few games on each system. Like, if you owned a Genesis and a Super Nintendo, you were kind of like the really, really cool kid on the block. I got all 3 Sonic games and the Sonic & Knuckles lock-on cartridge, and I was a happy-ass camper. A Sonic fan was born those days, let me tell you. Having all 4 of those games on the original Genesis. And some other good games aside, and some really crap games. I actually own Lion King and Toy Story on the Genesis, which were extremely hard, but extremely good games. Which, you know, that's great that they're good, ignoring the difficulty, but difficulty is kind of hard to ignore for games, especially for a little tyke. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna make fun of this little section here by flying through it. Oh ho ho, I'm a fox. I don't have to deal with your crap. Would have had to deal with it though if I fell there. Controls feel extremely fluid. It's kind of nice. Which is interesting considering that I do have things set up in a very, very custom way. I don't know, I can jiggle back and forth like really fast. And that boss went way better than it normally does for me. Hey, Snarky Fly, welcome to the stream, welcome, welcome. You got stuck somehow in this stage? Well, I'm telling you, it does have a lot of trip-up points for people who aren't familiar with Sonic games. Aquatic Ruin Zone. God, it's been forever since I've seen this zone. I will say, the only thing that kind of sucks for me is that I have a lot of screen tearing on my end. It's not going to show up on stream, which is good. But I have a ton of screen tearing going on right now. There's no VSync here, which is quite unfortunate. You know, I have never gone on the upper path on this. Oh god, Tails completely breaks Sonic 2. But oh well, we're wanting a casual little playthrough anyway. Am I gonna try and do the super secret stage? I'm gonna try and do the super secret stage. I know exactly where it is, I know how to get it, but finding my way to it once we actually reach that stage... It's the cave stage, by the way, for anybody wondering who has an extra special little pepperoni secret going on. God, does Tails break this level? It's fine, it's fine. Games are meant to be easy, didn't you know? I say that I don't like going Super Sonic or Super Tails because it would make the game too easy and then I play Tails. I love my little buddy. God, on the Sega Shop they have up the concept art that they used for the Sonic Mania cartoon for Tails. Somebody in Odd Monsters is actually buying that print. Ellie, our web manager. I need an air bubble, if you don't mind. Thank you! Fuck. That is only in this Whitehead version. That the level that was added here was a cut level off of Sonic... Was it Sonic 2 that was from? I think it might have been Sonic 1 that was originally from, but they added it to 2 for the heck of it. I might be wrong there. There's lots of stuff that I've like half heard, but not like fully or like researched or memorized. No! Allow me to dog paddle away. Tail swimming animation, free blog if you agree. He's just so cute when he freaking dog paddles. Oh, I love my little buddy Tails. I need to get more merchandise for him. I've got a figure, actually. It's an okay figure. I should probably get it out of the package. Like, I've kept it in the box for, like, no reason at this point. And it's like, I'm not a collector, I'm not going to sell this. So I should just get it out of the box so I can actually enjoy it in all of its splendor. That's one way of doing it. Whee! You don't even know any of this exists up here until now. I bet you they had to add that to this version. What do you say, should I try and do this normally? As if I was Sonic. I'm the real hero here. I've got better abilities than Sonic any day of the week. Really, the only stuff that kills you in Sonic games is the instant kills. Everything else you mostly don't have to worry about. Unless you suck at underwater sections and you get caught, like, underwater for a certain length of time. Casino Night Zone. Let's jazz it up. So if we get done with this fast enough, which we might, before the stream ends, then we're gonna have to figure out something else to do. I might just load up like an old Sonic game. There exists as well the Sonic 1... a Sonic 1 port that was also ported by Christian Whitehead and Taxman, and so those are the same person, and Stealth. But I don't have that installed. And honestly, I really don't like Sonic 1 that much. Not just because it's lacking Tails, but also because of the general, like, physics and whatnot. Like, Sonic 1 is very, very much an acquired taste at this point. Ooh, that's a cute little sprite. Had to be added for this. Maybe I'll throw on, like, Sonic 3 Complete once we're done here. That's a really, really good hack, ROM hack of Sonic 3 that does a shit ton of work to, like, perfect it. And adds a ton of customization. And actually bug fixes a lot of stuff, too. I bet you anything that they bug fixed the stuff that really, like, caught me off guard in my Sonic 3 race from back in the Talkhouse days. I'm gonna have to figure out what I want to do for my emotes. Or the sponsorship thing. I don't even know. Maybe I can get Sammy to do something for me. I wish I had money so I could actually commission, like, artists. Because I would totally commission Sammy to do some stuff for my emotes. I'm not even sure if people are really gonna, like, use it, though, is the thing. Like, Twitch carries, like, a lot of knowledge about what it's all about, so people know that you can subscribe to people on Twitch, but I've never even heard of anybody doing a sponsorship thing on YouTube. I don't even know of anybody else who live streams on YouTube, you know? Like, Twitch is just the platform for that kind of thing. Oh, this boss always annoyed the crap out of me. Oh, Eggman. What is he called in this edition? Is he called Eggman or is it Robotnik in this? I think it was Robotnik in the beginning. And then somewhere along the way he changed to Robotnik. Crap. Alright, let's get Ariel here, if at all possible. No, fuck! Yeah, it's basically the spike mechanics in Sonic 1 that make it not really that fun. The thing that really, really sucks about this boss is the sound. No, no, no! Keep in your spin animation, Tails! Go back in your bowl! It's really easy if I get something like that going. Zoom! Don't mind if I do, thank you. Oh my god. This fight has way too many hits. But I always say that about Sonic bosses. They actually obey, like, a certain rule as well. But it's a rule that has, like, way too many hits. Like 12 hits or something like that. Fuck! I gotta let myself roll down. We're gonna be here for a while, apparently. That was magical. I'm certainly not pissed off about that. No, not me. Oh, come on. I hate this boss so much. It's such RNG. Also magical. I don't know, if I... Yeah... If I just go off the sides, I can probably make it super easy that way. Oh boy! Actually using a little bit of strategy in this game that people don't think has any amount of strategy in it. Some say he is still spinning to this day. Hilltop freaking zone! I love the zone! Oh, I love the sound, I love the aesthetic, I love the enemies, I sort of love the boss. The boss is okay. But, oh my god, the aesthetic! This is the best zone in Sonic 2. Fight me. I even love the little platformer mechanics. How it makes you work a little bit harder to actually move around. You need to do more stuff with this kind of thing. I'm very happy with Puyo Puyo Tetris. I don't need another Puyo game or another Tetris game for a long time at this point. I'm just happy with what we got. And I'm happy that it was on Steam, and it wasn't crap. So I do like buying games, and I do like buying games on Steam. And the only other Tetris game that's on Steam is apparently like a really terrible Tetris game that Ubisoft put out. That has like horrid reviews. Like, oh my god, what do you guys do? Ah! Hey, do you remember that bit, Hilu? That was in the original game. You want to learn how to make a Sonic game so you can make a Mean Bean Zone? That would be pretty damn cool. It would be like the music levels in like Sonic Advance 3, I think it was? Where they really played around with the idea of using like various instruments, like you would bounce off of like piano keys and stuff. But instead of that, you would have like Puyos that you would do various things with. Maybe you would have to avoid Puyos falling at certain points. Or maybe you could carry Puyos to like certain Puyo collections and then that would be how you would actually traverse. All kinds of fun ideas. I have never gotten that invincibility taken until now, because Tails just gives me so much time to actually faff about. Whee! Isn't this fun? Aren't we having fun? I swear to God, they only put that there for people like me. Because nobody's gonna fall into it. It's not really a trap. It's not something that forces you to go into like a hazard if you fall into it. It's just 2 springs there for no reason whatsoever. Except for fun people like me to just have a little bit of a laugh, a joke, at bouncing back and forth extremely fast. Let's do it! We're like halfway through the game, and we're we're probably not gonna get all the Chaos Emeralds at this point, but you know. I've actually seen, I think, that there's like a much more like of the special zones here than there normally are in this port, and like the very hardest one is insane in its difficulty. Like bombs everywhere, and you have to go in like spirals in order to get anything done, and you have to jump constantly, and it's impressive to watch, I'll say that much. Oh, God, no, fuck! Oh, there goes that. We are definitely not getting all the Chaos Emeralds, everybody. No, it's right there! It's right there! Is Sonic 2 extra boss actually fun? So, there's an extra zone? There's actually not an... Oh, fuck. Why do I have no rings on this fight? Oh god, I need a ring, man! Alright, I'm gonna assume that we're live again. Oh my god. Oh. I barely know what's going on. Like, I think I know what might be going on. It might be what I've been doing with, like, my computer recently, where instead of going with, like, the arrow theme, I'm going with the classic theme on Windows 7, and that's actually more system-intensive, more CPU-intensive. But, like, my internet isn't disconnecting. OBS is just suddenly deciding, like, to not stream, but also to tell me that anything's wrong. Like, it's only when I try and fiddle with it that it becomes obvious that it's frozen. Oh, so freaking irritating. I guess I might have to go back to the arrow theme if this is going to keep on happening. You hear me, but not the game. There's no pause music. But I beat the boss off stream, well, while it was down, if you didn't see that. It was easy peasy as Tails. And we're here now, we're here in Mixed Cave Zone. And this is actually the zone that has the little secret. The newly added zone. So we'll hopefully get a look at that. Funnily enough, even if that secret wasn't there, I would have to worry a whole lot less, considering that Tails can actually fly out of that pit. I think it's in Zone 2, where that little secret is. Oh god. Don't get crushed now. Just Hilo. I am not the best at speech, let it be said. I actually had to take speech lessons in elementary school. Like extra remedial lessons to actually like sound out certain words right. Like I had a hard time with TH and F sounds and differentiating between them. I'm just trying to make my way at this point. There we go. On the right path. What do you know? Mystic Cave Zone is definitely where my general knowledge of like where to go starts suffering. Blind gameplay? Sort of. The farther I get into a game like this, the more I won't be, like, exactly certain of what's coming and what's, you know, like, the exact, like, layout of of levels, but I'm still going to be fairly knowledgeable about this. Or are you talking about the new zone? Because the new zone, yes, I have seen a video of it, but I have never played it, so my general knowledge of that level is at an all-time low. But it's actually a very, very easy level to begin with. I'll take this, thank you very much. And I think our little secret is coming up shortly here. I go in here? I swear that I go in here instead. And then we fall down here. Yes! And that was where the bottomless pit... Well, it did have a bottom. That was where the trap used to be. But now we've got this extra zone instead. This was apparently a level that was left on the cut room floor. And it might have even been the game files, so they only had to implement it. And this returns only in the Sonic 2 mobile port. To be 100% fair, I don't even think that they were wrong to cut this. Because from what I've seen, it's not an especially impressive level. It's not as thematically solid as the other levels that are in Sonic 2, which are incredibly, like... not thematic, but just memorable compared to this level. Just kind of faffing about for a little bit here while I read chat and see if anybody's asking anything. And the music is very generic. So really, you can honestly see why they cut the level. But it's still definitely better than the death trap that was there before. Although, funnily enough, people have actually dug out, like, Sonic 2, like, prototypes that, like, appeared in various places and got ROM dumped. And in the prototype versions, it's not a death trap. It's only in the very, very final version of the game where they decided to make it a death trap that appeared on store shelves. I thought I could fly. I'm an idiot. A moron! A mook! Alright. This is all I needed to do. There we go. Doing fine. Doing fine. Gotta remember that I can't fly in here. I can't cheat in the special zone. You get so used to the flying mechanics, man. Alright, we're doing good. In fact, I think we got the emerald. Yay! Actually did it this time. You think it was Whitehead who designed the level? Perhaps, but I think it was still concepts that he was going off of. I tweeted about muffins, I also tweeted about how it went. Those muffins, like the bottoms of them came out bad because came out a little bit overcooked just because like our oven is really, really stupid at this point. I think we need to get a new oven. Jesus, we need to get a new oven. But the muffins themselves were fine. They actually tasted like decently okay. I forgot to add vanilla to them because my mother always adds vanilla when she bakes muffins herself, and I've gotten very used to that over time. But those muffins were way better than the ones that I've done in the past. You see, the issue is that my mother has a recipe, and I followed that recipe, but the issue is that she doesn't follow her own recipe. She makes little adjustments as she goes along. So, you know, saying like oh hey, there is a boss! What do you know? So saying like 3/4 cups, it's like, no, it's not actually 3/4 cups, it's like a cup and a half. And only she knows that because so like, I should just look up like an online recipe at a certain point, instead of trusting her to have actually written down what the recipe is actually supposed to be. Well, I can cheat the boss out a little bit. I think the actual thing is to make him, like, hit the mines. So we can do that. Maybe? Maybe I'll never know. Maybe I'll never know what the actual way you're supposed to do this boss is, if you're Sonic. But I can certainly cheat it out as Tails. The special stages are really extremely smooth. Oil Ocean, man. My old nemesis from Sonic Mania. Featuring a very, very similar boss to Sonic Mania, if I remember correctly. So that's gonna be dicey once we actually get to that. I actually enjoy this version a little bit more than the Sonic Mania version, I think. The Sonic Mania version has a little bit too much like going on like at every second, whereas you can actually kind of take your time in this original version. Just take it at your own pace. And the level layout is just solid. Like, Christian Whitehead and Stealth are definitely like amazing at making Sonic games. But it's hard to actually top the magnificent of the original games. The magnificent level design. If Mania Plus had all the cut content, there's a lot that they could add, but I don't think that we can count on like everything coming back. In particular, I definitely don't think that they're gonna have like the Love Machine make its way into Mania. Oh, I'll try. I love the colors here. Red and gold is just such a strong-ass color combo. Ooh boy, we're getting into some complicated schemes here. It's starting to get complicated. I'm not saying it's complicated yet, but it's starting to get complicated. Oh, that was so close. Need some more rings, game. Give them to me! Those rings, oh, you see those constantly in the last level. Oh god! Fuck. No! There we go. That was the end of it. Ruined! Spoiled! Ah, it's always at the third stage where I have issues, apparently. The Love Machine? The Love Machine was a little item that you could use in Sonic Mania that appears in the files. And it is a machine where you can, like, put two pictures of two characters together, and then you get a result based on how much they like each other or love each other. So if you put Sonic and Tails together, it comes out with like a very positive result. If you put Amy and Sonic together, I think it comes out with a negative result, which is funny, but also very lore accurate. If you put like Sonic and Robotnik together, it comes out with a very negative result. It's just this weird thing that showed up in the Sonic Mania files that they thought about messing around with at first. And I think there was something about like ink or printers that they were going to add to the printing press zone. There's all kinds of stuff that got cut from Sonic Mania. And apparently Davey was tweeting that there was a boss that is in the files, apparently, that they might consider adding. Reshiram? I have no idea how it's pronounced. And I didn't even know that there was a cut boss. And Davey was wondering if that would make its way into Sonic Mania Plus. For me, I am excited for the idea that they might consider porting Sega Sonic the Hedgehog at this point. Sega Sonic the Hedgehog was this arcade game that Sega came out way back when that featured Mighty, Ray, and Sonic. And it was controlled by a trackball, and you just constantly had like things happening, and it was like sort of on rails. It wasn't really like an exploration-based game like most Sonic games. And it was just collect as many rings as you possibly could for score, and get to the end of the level without dying. And you had like 8 hits each or something, and there was just constant hazards happening. And now that Mighty and Ray are actually making a comeback, maybe, just maybe, they'll consider actually porting that to something that we can actually play in the modern age, considering that this was an arcade game that was only released in Japan. It's even hard to emulate it. I've tried to emulate it myself. It's just hard, because it was made for a trackball. Like, I really wanted to do it for a stream. But I don't want to buy, like, a trackball for, like, this one game, when the only other thing that you could use it for is, like, golf games. Not that I'm even sure that you could buy, like, a trackball for emulation purposes. It's weird. It seems like that crash happened both times within the first, like, 40 minutes of the stream, by the way. When the stream crashed, like, it crashed last stream as well at almost the exact same spot. And if I had to guess, the rest of this stream is going to go completely smoothly, with no disconnects or crashes. So it's like there's a specific memory leak that happens at an extremely specific point. I don't know. Technical stuff that nobody but me has to be worried about. But it's definitely frustrating not to know, like, the exact cause, but to be able to, like, consider that maybe I know the cause. Yeah, this was what I liked about the original Oil Ocean, was that it's actually a very, very chill level. It's very much a cool down after the levels that came down before it. Alright, here's the boss. Now, how similar is this to Mania? I kind of forget. Oh, come on. Alright, well, we're learning. Definitely learning. What? I can only hit him once? Oh, you jerks. Fine. Just gonna take forever. Fuck you, Eggman. Oh, trackball mice? You know, I've never thought about that. And those are fairly cheap. That might be an idea for doing Sega Sonic. Drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. Oh, spicy! Oh, so very spicy. Has anybody seen the difficulty settings for the new Kirby game? It's kind of amazing. Because they show Kirby like pouring some hot sauce into a dish, and it has like 8 different difficulty modes apparently. And it shows Kirby like pouring a little bit more every single time. And then at the final level, it's just Kirby with like extremely evil eyes pouring hot sauce into a lake of lava and skulls. I should look into what that's actually like at the highest difficulty level. I'm actually really curious. How would you go about playing Sega Sonic? Playing it on MAME. You would download the ROM, and you would load it into MAME, and then you would try and find some kind of controller that would be, like, decently like what the original game was like, with its normal trackball. And then you would bind everything, and it's really awkward. Like, MAME is maybe one of my least favorite emulators, because it takes so much setup. And it's so fiddly to set up. And all of this is, of course, like, of dubious legality, but this is a game that you cannot play nowadays. I'm watching you. Ain't gonna get by me. Reminds you of the difficulty selection in Kid Icarus Uprising. Did Sakurai do the new one as well for the new Kirby game? Yeah, I was under the same impression that Wim was, that it's been, like, ages since Sakurai was a part of Kirby games. Drop a zone! This is such an uplifting song. Oh my god, the starfish. Okay, so, once upon a time, me and Maiku Wataharu actually raced Sonic 2. And the starfish gave us both hell. Oh my god, this is gonna start being not great, by the way. This is when the game gets really fucking hard out of nowhere. Like, there's probably going to be a lot of lives lost, a lot of game overs lost, and a lot of frustration from here on out. I may not be able to complete this game. It's somewhat unlikely that I'll be able to complete Sonic 2, because Sonic 2 I am not nearly as familiar with as I am other Sonic games. And by other Sonic games I mean Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles. I love this Mantis guy. The sprite at least. Oh god. Spikes everywhere. Oh my god, it's such a jump in difficulty. Especially after Oil Ocean. They get you all calm after Oil Ocean. They're like, oh, this is a fun game. This is a great game. And then they throw you to the sharks in Metropolis Zone. Sega Sonic was gonna be in the Gems collection for GameCube? That sucks! That would've been the perfect place for it. I'm sorry to hear that, Izuru. Why'd you have to restart? Breath of the Wild is a hell of a game to have to restart. Oh, did you, like, miss something that was only at one certain point that you needed for 100% completion? The visual designer for Smash games has done, like, every single Smash menu. She's always been the lead designer, so his wife is still doing her thing. It's funny, Nakey Jakey, who is a YouTuber who I like, was actually bagging on the Smash menus in a recent video that he did, bagging on various bad UI. And I felt, and other people felt, that it was a little bit unfair, because Smash menus actually have really great UI. The one that everybody agrees with is Hulu. Hulu has, like, the worst UI. And Netflix has decent UI. There's things that you can complain about, but Netflix has great UI. That was a really interesting little video that he did. Highly recommend him, by the way. Nick Jicky. Really, really fantastic little guy. Does videos on all sorts of stuff. They couldn't adapt the trackball. They didn't try hard enough. That's the simple reality of it. Oh my god! It's not nearly as bad as it looks. It's worse than it looks bad. It's not as bad as it actually is. Definitely don't want to fall. I figure that the middle ground here is probably going to be pretty damn good. Okay. Yeah, Metropolis Zone is definitely hard and tough. Everything after this is hard and tough, honestly. It was basically like I think even then, though, the reason why is because they knew that almost nobody would get to this point. Like, I think even back in the day, they knew that nobody really completed video games, so it was important to make sure that, like, the first few levels are amazing, but it was less important to make sure that the rest of the levels are amazing. If you had a bad first level, then people would call your game crap. If you had a bad last level, then it didn't even matter, because almost nobody would actually play to that point. Except for the very devoted fans. Let me just pause for a second here. Compendium needs you to take pictures of everything, but you did not take a picture of the ninja boss and you can't find him again. That sucks. But at the same time, Izuru, I would say don't worry about 100% completion, because 100% completion for Breath of the Wild is fucking insane. It is like the worst game to decide to go completionist on. And you can hear that from the completionist on YouTube. I don't know how many of you know him, probably a lot of you, but the completionist was tasked to do 100% completion of Breath of the Wild. He said it was the worst goddamn thing ever. Especially because of the Koroks. Obviously because of the Koroks. I get what they were going for with the Koroks, being like, well, I mean, you don't have to get 100% of them, and we're even going to make fun of you if you go for 100% of them. But people are going to want to 100% them is the problem with that idea. If you do a thing that allows you to get 100%, there's going to be people that go for that 100%, regardless of how dumb it is. And they're going to complain about it after they've done it. It's just a dick move. Just a dick move to make it to where 100%ing your game is not a fun experience compared to just playing through it casually. this worked out pretty decently, actually. Everything went better than expected. Don't shoot me, bro. They wanted to add Knuckles Chaotix on the 32X to the Gems collection. I'm glad they didn't. I'm glad they didn't. That's an awful game. I'm okay with that one just staying where it is. You can stay on the 32X Knuckles Chaotix. It's fine. Alex Facian has some pretty hot takes on games. Well, I've got some pretty hot takes on games myself, so maybe he's a man after my own heart. I would have to hear his hot takes. This went great, by the way. This was exactly what I wanted to happen. This music is so friggin' unfitting for this level. It's such happy music. It's probably in a major key. It sounds like an 80s, like, hype song. Like, it sounds like a Rocky montage song. You hear that with those chords? Just imagine Rocky running up the steps to this song. And it's perfect. You will not get me these days, you jellyfish of doom. And by jellyfish I mean starfish. Same damn thing. You don't even deserve for me to get your name right. I can't insult today. Just throw me in the garbage where I belong. I'm worthless. Unable to insult people properly. I bring shame upon my gamer heritage. Yeah, that's true. The spikes can very often come from off-screen, because you're going along a certain way, and they're going along a certain way, and they carry on for a long enough time. They're a very, very challenging projectile, considering that it goes through walls. I accept this nickname that you've given me, Doze, with open arms. What? Did that hit make sense? Did I actually hit a spike there? Didn't seem like I did. I almost don't want to. Oh god. Why am I trying? There's no point in it. There's no point in it, Bwarch. You're not gonna get all of them. You're not gonna get all the Chaos Emeralds. You'll never be the one, even though you want to be the one. I want to be the guy, man. What guy? That guy. I want to be the guy. The only one that could ever pass the test. Be a god amongst humans. You can do it? I doubt it. But we'll see. I'm gonna try and concentrate for this as much as possible. But it's that third one, man. That throws some curveballs that I just don't see coming. I also have to keep in mind that there's like a dip that happens in a really odd place at one point. Cool! Thanks. Radical, man. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. No! Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, we're not doing any more special zones. Fuck that nonsense, it's rigged! Oh shit! Nice, Mantis. I am a friend. I promise I haven't killed many of your kind. Ever in my life. Oh my god, so many awful things. Lying around every corner! Truly, this is the den of evil and sin. Just get me up the goddamn ladder! Or the screw... the pipe? I don't even know what you would call it. But we're going up. Going on up in the world. Rising up against that which opposes us. Fuck. Oh, hey. We got the ring. That was lucky. The half pipe is rad. I like it in theory. The only thing I don't like is the twists and turns. Fuck. I probably can't rise up enough, can I? Fuck! God damn it. Luckily I don't have to worry about timing over too much, considering that we've been doing these so fast. Fitting music for this, at least. If there's anything the background music is fitting for, it's running in place. And this is why Tails is my favorite character. So otherwise, that would have been awful. Alright, what you got for me, Eggman? I'm just gonna iframes it. Get off my lawn. Oh, I need that. There we go. I'm so happy that went smoothly. I never want to see this level ever again. I think the next one is even harder though? Like, it doesn't get easier, I think. Like I said, my understanding of the Sonic 2 late game is, okay, yeah, I think I remember this. I think I remember getting to this level, and then that was it for the Sonic race that never got uploaded. I was just stuck here for like an hour. Hey, it's the turtles that they brought back for, the desert level in Sonic Mania. You little rascals. Pilot Sonic. I mean, who else is gonna pilot the plane? Certainly not me. I'm busy. Sonic, do you know how to fly this thing? Sure I do. I learned it from you. I never taught you. Details. It's simple enough. Have I seen Star vs. The Force of Evil? I kind of want to check it out, especially from some certain things that I've heard here and there. And I've had it recommended to me. But as with all the other things that people ask me if I've seen, it's just something I want to watch with somebody else, and nobody's ever available to watch things with. Who I commonly watch things with, I should say. Oh, whatever, you get to live. I will kill you last. And by last, I mean never, because we'll never see each other again. Goodbye. I was about to say frog, but he's just a turtle. Turtle riding a tortoise. What a magical little concept. And down Sonic goes, never to be seen again. Goodbye, Sonic. Your service will never be forgotten. To carrying me to victory, so that I can save the world. Fuck! And thus the world was doomed. Never to be free from the tyranny of Eggman. Okay, where was that frickin' pit? God damn it! Don't do that shit to me, game! What? What do you mean I can't fly? So 3 continues? Alright, we'll see if we can do this. Be a friggin' miracle. You can fly? But... okay, you can't fly if you grab onto the handle first is the issue. This'll help. You can fly under it though, is the thing. Alright, tell you what, here's what we're gonna do. Like a hero. Are those not... wait, do you not get hurt by those? Oh my god, they look like hazards! And these look like they're in the background! Because of course that's how it would work. Oh, you bastards! I'm going to beat this, and the only reason why... this is scary stuff. The only reason why I'm going to beat this is because of Tails. Oh, I love you, little buddy. You're going to see me through to victory at this point. I think everything from this point forward is, like, blind. I have never really gotten this far. Alright, Iggy, what you got? Just like anything from Mania? Ah, got it. Eh! Alright, we're good. There we go. Awesome. Did not go that bad, all things considered. Eggman, come back here! You can fly, Tails! Perhaps not fast enough, though. God, I hate that he's considered easy mode. You know, for years I never really considered Tails easy mode. I just liked playing as him. But then Davey said, oh yeah, Tails is the easy mode and Knuckles is the hard mode, and my world was in shambles. I was a person that chose easy mode. I think oh god. Alright, well, we can hit him there. We have to do this without rings, apparently. Which is fun stuff. This is terrifying. I am in fact going to cheat it out! Are you? Oh my god! Actual difficulty that takes Tails into account? When he wasn't even around? At the point where this boss was made? Okay, only one. We gotta get only one. This boss has so many things that it does to trip you up. Between the jumping in the middle of the room, throwing spikes apparently. I kinda dig this though. This is a really, really cool boss. And it's especially cool how they take away your rings for it. And there's this one. Oh, don't tell me that I have to do... I'm really not sure where I can step there. I guess I have to go after the belly, but avoid the spikes there. Like, I thought it might have been, like, going from below. Like I said, I've never really, like, watched this or played this, so... Fuck, we gotta go through Metal Sonic again. His name isn't even a Metal Sonic, it's something else. But, you know. A little bit dangerous. Oh, I'm terrified, man. Oh, okay. So that's new to this version? The port? is the laughing? Alright. I'm gonna try it. Oh, fuck. Anybody got tips? Where's the, what's the exact idea behind that? Maybe it's to hold off a little bit and wait for a weak point to appear? I didn't even need a second phase of the boss fight. It could have just been this, and that would have been hard enough already. Oh boy. Try waiting a bit with Egg Robo? Okay, thank you. I did not see the new Avengers trailer. Somehow I'm not hyped. Somehow I'm not hyped. Alright. Oh my god, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh, it's so douchey. Like, this first phase is so well designed, it's so well telegraphed. And then the other half is just a giant fuck you to everything that you try. Damn it. We might totally game over, honestly. Last 3 lives? And y'all know what's happening once we fully game over. Actually, you don't, because I barely even know what I want to do. I said Sonic 3 complete, but I've already played Sonic 3 on stream, like, fairly recently, so... But something else Sonic-related might be fun to do. I know that was dangerous, but I felt like taking anyway. I just want to be done with this fight. One way or another. Whoever the victor is, I win because I don't have to play this anymore! That only happens once at least, I think. Oh, what? I hit him too far back. What do you know? That's a hitbox right there. Hey. What a magical little thing that is. I mean, it's well telegraphed. I mean, like, you would imagine with everything that's going on that it's like, oh yeah, okay, I can't hit him too far back, but still. The worst part is that it's not even a boss that's, like, difficult in the way that I like. It's difficult because... not this part, obviously. This part's fine, as I've said. But the second half is only difficult because you have no idea. I have no idea what's going on for it. Like, if I looked up, like, a video of what was going on for it, I could probably beat it, like, easily. to see where all the weak points are and where you're actually supposed to dodge stuff and how stuff comes out. And that's not really satisfying in the same way that something like, say, Mike Tyson is satisfying as a final boss. Ah, damn it. Why am I not just flying? I just gotta fly, but I think we're done. One more? One more. Frick! Yeah, I could make it easier that way, Doze. But what if I don't want to make it incredibly easy for myself? I'm such a jerk. Okay. Good advice, Doze. Good advice. Okay. I must have at least watched Rick and Morty? No! I actually have no interest in Rick and Morty whatsoever. Just because of the animation style. Like, I just hate that art style. Rick and Morty, Family Guy, American Dad, Bob's Burgers. To a certain degree, South Park. Friggin'... what other thing is there that's in that exact style? So that Whip likes it's apparently, like, good, even though it's got that same art style. Fuck, why did I forget it? Oh, too busy talking! Like, I just hate that American art style so much that it doesn't matter, like, the quality of everything else. I just won't check out the show. I would say that was just too busy chatting there, honestly, rather than it being about memory. I don't know, a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. Reflexes. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people like Bob's Burgers despite the art style. It's just... I can't get past the art style. Okay, I think it's this one where he's gonna throw up the spikes. Awesome. Decided to play it safe instead of taking a chance there. Ooh! Is this my last life? Oh yeah, I do see a 1 up in the corner. But doesn't the 0 life count as well? It's either 1 or 2 lives. Alright, I'm gonna be very, very mindful this time of the fact that I gotta fly when he comes down. At least hopefully fly and hope that his things aren't homing. I don't think that they will be. Since everything should act the same way that it did back then. And they didn't expect Sonic to be in the air for a long time. Oh, what? When? I don't get it. I absolutely 100% do not get it. And I'm so irritated and frustrated. Oy. Oh my god. Unlike the original game, this actually saves you at the death egg zone. Does it put me at the very beginning of it? Well, actually, the very beginning of it is this. Okay, so that's kind of cool from the mobile port's perspective. God, I think I'm done with it though. Like, I don't respect this final boss, and that makes me not care to actually like throw my head at the wall for it. Iron Sonic there is so cool. Like, that is such a well-designed little thing. Alright. Let me figure out what we're doing next. Something else Sonic related. Maybe throw on some more Mania? More Mania might be fun. Silver Sonic is his name? Silver Sonic. Oh, a little bit silly with Silver existing. Alright, I think we'll do Sonic Mania. Sounds kind of fun. I've got an idea. You know, during the live stream, a fan asked during the Q&A session, would Silver be in any, like, anything? Like, it was a very young fan. Like, he had to be, like, 10 or 8 or something like that. And he was so heartfelt. And then Aaron Weber answered him, "It's no use!" Oh my god. I think the kid started to run away and he had to call him back, like, no, we're gonna answer your question. I was joking. I swear. Oh, I recommend looking up the Sonic live stream event that happened where all the announcements came from for today for the Sonic franchise. It's probably going to be uploaded to the Sonic the Hedgehog YouTube sooner or later, hopefully. It was great. It was wonderful. Alright, booting up Sonic Mania here. Ray and Mighty coming to Mania? I'm aware. I'm very well aware. Ow! I'm sorry. That was my fault. Yeah, it was my fault. I apologize for everybody's broken ears. Blame Sega. Was it a train wreck? It was not, actually. There was a couple awkward moments during the Q&A, but it actually ran, like, very well compared to... Oh yeah, I did this. Right. I may have modified my, my Mania a little bit. Okay. Okay, so issue number 1. I've still got this control thing going on. Oh no, come on, Sonic Mania. Oh! She does not like being alt-tabbed. But I need to fix my controls here. That is a necessity. Sega! God damn it, reset the sound levels? Oh my god, you guys cannot see the dumb things that are happening right now. This is gonna be loud. All I want to do is reset the set. Oh my god, Sonic Mania, please! Just let me set my fucking sound! You piece of shit of a game. Oh!
Sega!
I actually don't think I like Sonic Rush as it stands. Alright, I'll tell you what, we'll set the sound from within the game. The reason why I'll tell you after this. Oh god, my controls are not set. Like, I know why they're not set. Okay. Jesus hell. Now my controls are not set because of a separate thing that I've been doing. Alright, let's try and get this set. Right, generic gamepad support. And then the game can crash on me because of course I alt-tab and it doesn't like that. Oh, this is so frustrating. This is the one problem with Sonic Mania. The one problem is that in full screen mode it does not like being alt-tabbed. Alright, I think we might be good now. Maybe not though. Why is it not letting me to use the Steam? Alright, one more time, everybody. One more time. We'll get over these technical difficulties sooner or friggin' later. Ugh. Not believe this. Cannot believe this. Okay.
Sega!
We good? We good? I think we're sort of good. Maybe it's just sensitive. Alright, so I know I've got Blaze. I'm gonna feel so bad not playing as Blaze, because I kind of wanted to continue on with, like, Knuckles for once, but at the same time, okay, I'll tell you what. We'll play one level of Blaze, but then we're playing Knuckles after that. Also, they changed the music, apparently. Oh no. Oh no. Why? Why are my controls awful? Actually, I think I know, interestingly enough. Like, weirdly enough. Let's see here. Here we go. This guy knows what's up. There we go, we're good. I do love the music from Sonic Rush, I will say that much. Absolutely wonderful. But then again, there's almost never been a time where a Sonic game has had terrible music. The Sonic Rush soundtracks were so good in how they sampled stuff. They sampled all kinds of like old songs and just completely changed it up. It's great. Nice little plunder phonics for you. No special stages right now. Don't feel like it. No! Anything but that. When are we gonna get a Blaze game, man? Not a Sonic game where you can play as Blaze, just a Blaze game. It's never fucking gonna happen. Even got the boss music from Sonic Rush. Very, very nice. Your favorite Sonic game is Colors? I actually tried to play it on stream once. You can look up that stream if you want on the Livestream archives. But I did not have a very good time at one specific boss. That just stopped all progress. And the bosses in general were really, really flaky in my opinion. Like, the levels themselves were great. Every now and then you gotta wonder if Sonic games wouldn't just be overall better if they did away with the boss's idea and just had levels. Granted, there would be so many people that would just, like, riot, but just design-wise, and flavor-wise, and maybe even pacing-wise, I don't think that bosses fit sometimes. I am the best Sonic player alive, what are you talking about? Because oh so often I find that I enjoy the levels so much, but the bosses not so much. For various reasons, because of how Sonic bosses are designed. Oh, lame, they just kept the normal music. Allow me to teabag. Have I played Sonic Lost World? I played that one on stream too. I was not really a fan, we mostly made fun of it. I wanted to like it. Because it's actually very solid, like, technically wise. And I like the art style. But I hated the personifications of the villains that they had in that. The general story. And somewhat the mechanics. But there are certain things I felt that they could have done way better. Interesting, they had a very, very custom sprite there for Blaze. I almost feel bad for not going for this jam. We might hear more, funnily enough, because it might be that the music is just completely replaced, so we might hear these same tunes in the Knuckles run. Lost World had good ideas, but terrible execution. Yes. Precisely and exactly. I wanted more exploration, honestly. I wanted it to be... You know what? I honestly just wanted it to be like 3D World. And it just wasn't hot. It was just another game in the Sonic universe that just wanted you to just go straight forward and never look to the sides and never try and, like, find anything. Like, technically they had collectibles, but it was just not really properly implemented in a way that was satisfying. Go on through, Knuckles. It'll be great. I'm sure everybody will be very, very happy to know that we are, in fact, going to have Sonic Rush tunes throughout this. This is the only mod for Sonic Mania that I have found interest in and actually installed. Just because I love Blaze so much. I wish I could punch. You know? Play Sonic Unleashed. I would not have the capability of playing that game at all, like in the slightest. Because PS3 and Xbox 360 emulation is not really a thing. And I don't have the capability to stream Xbox 360 or PS3. The closest that I could get is that there's a Sonic Generations mod that actually redoes some levels from Sonic Unleashed. But it really wouldn't be the same thing. You jerks. Having so much fun. How did I do that both times? Is that just a thing that there's only one hit left on that guy often? And yet I hate Sonic Rush? You're referring to what? Oh, the fact that, like, I love Blaze but I hate Sonic Rush. Yeah! Because I love the character, but I hate, like, the gameplay mechanics, and it's mostly the fact that I hate the small screen size. Like, the small screen size of the DS kind of ruins Sonic Rush for me a little bit. Especially if you play in something like this, where you can see it for miles ahead of you. Like, playing oh my god. Playing Sonic Mania and then going back to something like Sonic Rush is just a straight downgrade. It's kind of hard to deal with. I actually love the atmosphere with this music, what it does to this level. Music actually sounds kind of good sped up like that. Oh god. Burn me at the stake for saying that. Because in actuality, I hate when people just speed up songs. Whee! Get it rolling. Going on routes that I normally don't go on this level, I think. This is an awesome route. Shut up, Nose! I'll burn you with the stake too. Don't mind me, just climbing on up. Okay, never mind. This is a one-way trip. I like how after Sonic 2 we find out the actual way to make this boss work. Just make it to where the feet don't have a hitbox. Instantly a million times better. Come back! My little friend. My little buddies. You think Sonic was a 9 out of 10 game? Which Sonic? Sonic 1? You still want to try the Miku mod? Yeah, me too. Tracker's mods are so good, so I want to try that out just because I like Tracker's style at this point. Sonic 06, I loved a lot of things about Sonic 06. Like, playing as Silver in that game is a ball. I wish they had decided to bring back the telekinesis. It was honestly fun in Sonic 06. Like, if you knew how to actually, like, control through it, and knew, like, where to go, and what to do at one point, Sonic 06 is actually a pretty damn good game. Granted the glitches, and granted, like, really subpar parts, like the motorcycle parts. It's gonna be pretty damn interesting to play through as Knuckles. Very much more slow-paced. But kind of enjoyable for that element. Ooh boy. Be gone with you, my little spidery friend. Nobody likes your face. See, how doable is this? Very doable, actually. That's actually extremely fun as Knuckles. What? I shouldn't have died there. I straight up shouldn't have died there. There was nothing to crush me. Ugh. Goddamn video games. Taking all my fun away. There we go. The buggy PS3 version. I had the Xbox 360 version myself. In fact, fun fact, I tell this story all the time because it's so friggin' ludicrous. I bought a 360 just to play Sonic the Hedgehog. I had 3 games for my 360, and then it red ringed, and then I never fixed it. I had Black, Far Cry, and Sonic the Hedgehog. Far Cry was eh, Black was fucking amazing. I wish we had that game on modern systems. And Sonic the Hedgehog was a very haphazard experience, but a very fun one nonetheless. Interesting. This only shows up for Knuckles, doesn't it? Or am I forgetting Mania? Damage boosting, damage boosting. We love damage boosting. Yes, we do. These are some sweet jams. I'm with Davey though, I don't recognize it. It's gonna kill you, Davey. No! Knuckles' glide was a bit faster. He can go so much faster than his, like, horizontal speed as Tails. Like, why? It really wouldn't hurt to give Knuckles some faster, like, horizontal momentum, because he would still be falling every single time that he flew. So it wouldn't be like he was, like, anywhere near Tails' difficulty level. It would just make him funner. That breakdown, though. Later, Wim. Thanks for stopping by. I am starting to get exhausted, and also starting to run out of my commentary streak. Arrgh. Oh, fine, I'll go down. Hey there, Weasel. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Oh, these guys are so fast for Knuckles' horizontal momentum. Just doesn't work. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Sonic game that I kind of want to go back to sometime is the Sonic Pocket Color, I think it's called. It was originally released for the Neo Geo Pocket. Oh man, Puyo Puyo! Gonna get destroyed, Eggman. Absolutely murderized. Ain't even gonna know what hit you when I'm done with you. People will call it an atrocity. Worst death they've ever seen in the history of mankind. It's totally still gonna happen, trust me. Let's see, how about... He's gonna screw this up for me, isn't he? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He just did that. God damn it. At this point, I should probably just cut my losses and start playing normally. But what if I don't want to? What if I want to press my luck? Almost, almost. He's just about to kill himself. Eggman, don't do it! You have so much to live for! Like seeing my victory. And there he goes. Long live the mighty Eggman. Amazing at puzzle games. To a fault. How have things been? Things have been alright. Same as always. Nothing to complain about, nothing to boast about. That's an interesting little entrance. Knuckles the sewer rat. Okay, I gotta say, if this doesn't pick up, this is gonna be a straight downgrade on Studiopolis' actual theme. Yeah, no, I love Studiopolis way too much to love this. Oh well. What were you thinking replacing Studiopolis' theme with this? A travesty. The greatest break of human rights since World War II. Is the update not coming out for Switch? Has it not been announced? What's not coming out for Switch, Davey? Sega Sonic! Oh man. I will let you live this day, little one. I will kill you last. Farewell for now. Gosh, the flow with Knuckles is so weird. It's so janky. Like, the levels are just built for Tails and Sonic. Oh, the Sega Genesis collection? Yes. Yeah. I am very, very under the impression that... But then again, you know, it is kind of strange. It is kind of strange, because it's not exactly a virtual console thing. Although it is, though, is the thing. Because it's emulated games. So I still think that it is coming out for Switch just once Nintendo gets their shit together and actually comes out with their virtual console service. Heck, apparently it even has online. You know what else is gonna have online? The Nintendo Virtual Console service. That's so awesome every single time. Hello, this music. That's good shit, actually. Yeah, I'm not a fan of what I hear Neo Geo has been up to with their emulated ports. Oh, you're talking about for Switch, though. Yeah, fair. But still, I think there's a really, really decent chance that they just want to hook up the Sonic Genesis collection to Nintendo's online service. Hit me with your best shot, man. Gosh darn it. Well, I actually got hit at a good time, all things considered. I don't know. Maybe Switch got snubbed? Possibly. I don't see why, though. I just honestly don't see why. Plus, the architecture is very different. But I would imagine that the architecture is different for PS4 and Xbone. You know, I don't think that it would be, like, a simple port job between them. You definitely have to, like, take into the intricacies of the code. I assume, anyway. In my heart of hearts. Which I could always be wrong about, since it's the heart and not actual knowledge. I can't jump over it! Maybe I'm supposed to glide instead. But I can't gain momentum that way. I don't know, hopefully we'll get through this. Why was there no rings there? Oh, come on. I spin dashed! I pressed down! Come on! What do I think about Xenoblade 2? I've only seen Donkey's video, where he mostly bags on it. So to me, it looks like a terrible game. And I was more annoyed than anything else seeing Xenoblade 2 in, like, the Nintendo Directs. Because everybody else had, like, extremely good, like, edited, like, trailers. And then here comes Xenoblade with, like, a 20-minute slog. With just them, like, narrating bullshit. But all of that is just observation. I have not played the game. I don't like RPGs, though. I typically don't like RPGs. Ah, this is hard for Knuckles. And I've never checked out any previous entries for Xenoblade. Alright, we got some rings. Should be able to do this. This is actually turning into an actual boss fight for once, due to the way that the mechanics have been changed. Fuck! Finally! Thank goodness. That was actually tough. It's way too long. Welcome to JRPGs, Davey. I will not give you the same that I gave your friend. Goodbye. He's too powerful, I can't take him. Cannot handle the might of that badnik? He was a true legendary hero. Down to his very circuits. What if I don't want to, though? Okay. The next game that I'm really interested in checking out is Celeste. And that will hopefully be my next purchase. And it actually might be a good little stream game as well. Am I going the right way? Never really tell. After that, I actually don't know. I actually don't know what is interesting me right now. Oh, I did get a confirmation on my microphone replacement. For those of you who don't know, my Blue Yeti has been out of commission for like a month at this point, and I've been getting it replaced with Blue, who makes those. And just today, I got a confirmation saying, hey, you're gonna get your microphone in 4 days' time. So in 4 days' time, I am back to my normal stream quality and getting rid of this awful microphone that whose quality I hate. Really? I think that's it. Maybe not? But why? Where? How? There's gotta be something I'm severely missing here. I always have a problem at, like, one specific part of Studiopolis Zone. Gotcha, thanks, kids. Thanks, Kitsune. Definitely missing something. Definitely missing something. I have played Little Nightmares. The only thing that I would need to play is the DLC, and I don't hear good things about the DLC for Little Nightmares for the most part. That probably won't be happening. If you're interested in watching, I've got the full Let's playthrough for Little Nightmares on the Archive channel. And that was a very fun playthrough. That went rather well. Some awkwardness here and there, but it was a pretty damn good game. Oh boy, this is gonna be tough. Eggman! You jerk! Come down and fight like a man! Are you an egg or a man? The world may never know. God, just 3 hits. What? I thought for sure that's how you don't take a hit there. Is to hit him. No, you have to hit him twice. Kinda hard to, like, angle that, though. There we go. So it's not 12 hits like I thought. 7? I mean, just because I don't like a game doesn't mean that I'm not gonna, like, explore, like, other things that dev made if they're different enough. You know? I don't even know what Urnog Unlimited is. And Nit, I have mixed opinions on, but then again, I've mostly... I really should not be saying what I'm about to say. It's so dumb. It is so dumb. But my experience with Knit as a franchise is mostly just user-made Knit Stories levels. And that's why I have, like, a low opinion of Knit. So really, first of all, I should check out the actual Knit games that the developer has made. And see what I think. Or check out Ernog Unlimited. Thank you, Fire Shield. I have experience doing it, the mushroom. Sort of. I mostly just downloaded it to prank my brother. Did I go the opposite way? Or you just actually meant to climb up this? Pretty sure I went the opposite way. Without even thinking about it. No, I did not mean to do... Okay. So that's how I got turned around. These nasty little contraptions in this zone. I've been streaming for a while. If you're talking about like the years and not like the minutes. Or when we started this stream. If you're talking about the minutes, we've been streaming for 2 hours and 20 minutes at this point. Or no, he's the only game that you can think to recommend at this point. That's fair. There's a lot of stuff... Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Twitch Prime is actually giving me some free games. Just for being a Twitch Prime member. So I'll probably be checking out some of those in the coming streams. And of course, with Blue Yeti coming, when that actually gets here, I am planning on doing the challenge mode for Iconoclast. Which is going to take a long time, because I'm going to be throwing my head at the wall for that. I have no idea how that's going to go, because at a certain point, it's going to be me just taking on like a boss for like the entire stream. And I don't know how okay with that people are going to be watching. Does this go backwards? I'm just going to go the normal way, just to make sure that I don't do something silly. And with Twitch Prime, they're giving me, like, Super Hot, SteamWorld Dig 2, Tokyo 42, and Kingsway, actually. Not sure how interested I am in Kingsway. I've seen Vinny play it. It looks fun, but not exactly like my thing. But the other three that I mentioned I'm very interested in. SteamWorld Dig 2 is, like, a perfect stream game for me, I think. So expect me to do SteamWorld Dig 2, I think, at some point. Just wanted to make sure I didn't get crushed. No! But then I can just step on a mine like it ain't no thing. Have I seen Tokyo Ghoul? So my sister is going to kill me if I don't watch that with her. I'm supposed to watch that with Whip and then also have my sister there, and that's not really going to work out. At this point, I might just watch that with my sister. But that is definitely something that I do have an interest in, a slight interest in. I mean, like, other people have told me that it's good. I haven't even looked into it at all, seen any footage about what it's like, or looked into a trailer or anything. I've just heard that its quality is damn good as far as anime goes. Which is enough for me often. Oh, what? Really? You can't grab onto the walls here? Jerk move. Jerk move. It's almost as if it was designed to stop Knuckles. Cussed Eggman. This is like the highest I've ever seen this go. Knuckles does not have the hops. He does not have the hops, let it be said. Third season of Tokyo Ghoul is happening. Yeah, it seems like the perfect time to get into it, really. You can definitely tell that this is a fan mod. All of the songs are like mastered differently, considering that they're from different songs. And the person who was making the mod didn't really understand how to remaster things, which is quite unfortunate, honestly, with these music replacement mods. Because they could be really, really good if people just understood mastering. Or at least understood that they had to ask somebody who understood mastering to remaster things, so that it actually flowed together properly. As far as the soundtrack is concerned, as far as sound design is concerned. That's one of those where I gotta wait. Gotta actually be patient. But patience sucks. That is so much louder in comparison. Wee. This is why I play Sonic games. Wii. All of the Wii. Except for the Nintendo Wii, that thing sucks. The jokes! The jukes! Come to the board stream. We have plenty. Dokapon Kingdom? What about Dokapon Kingdom? Man, I'm still waiting for Attack on Titan Season 3. Season 2 was so unsatisfying. Like, they've got such a quality standard for Attack on Titan. And I think the studio gets really busy with other stuff as well. Oh yeah? I wonder, is it not this way? Probably not this way, somehow. No! 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 Or maybe? I don't know, I feel like I gotta go wherever these chickens are going. All praise this shield. There we go. That would have been so much tougher without the shield. Okay, we're on the right track. Awesome. But... Thank you, my little garbage friend. Your assistance is much appreciated. God, just... every so often it becomes very, horrifying to look at the sprites here. You never really see bots junked like this in Sonic. And it's a really cool aesthetic, all things considered. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people talking about that. The idea that you were really screwed over by buying the Wii U. Because if you had waited until the Switch, then you got a way better deal on everything. Which, yeah, I don't exactly disagree with as an idea. Which sucks for the fans that actually, like, you know, believed in the Wii U, despite its flaws. Including myself. So I bought a Wii U. And the games there were kind of not really the greatest. And I haven't bought a Switch yet. But that's more to deal with the fact that I hate Nintendo's policies with fan games and YouTube and whatnot. But it certainly doesn't help. And it also doesn't help that my Wii U bricked itself. That's the weirdest goddamn part. I would hope they would fix that sometime. You have to hold left there, when you would think that you would have to hold right at a certain point. I should have grabbed the mod to make this egghead. Oh, I'm forgetting how this boss works. No! No, step on Knuckles! Oh, curses. Ooh, nice! Can't believe I got in that hit. Oh, come on. He just gave up there. It was kind of amazing, actually. Feel like you're gonna get screwed on Smash Bros. It's weird, man. I really cannot decide in my mind, like, 100%. I think nobody can decide 100% if it's a port or if it's a new one. But if it is a port, then yes, everybody who owned the Wii U version is going to be a little bit pissed, especially considering that the Squidlings are in this one, and definitely not getting backported into the first one. God, imagine that! Imagine if it is a port, if they were actually nice enough to put in, like, all the new characters into the old one as well. They could do it! But that's assuming it's a port. If it's a new one, then it's like, yeah. Gonna have to buy a Switch for that one. I'm really starting to not be happy with the music choices on this mod. Just because the original Sonic Mania soundtrack is so good. Like, I just wanted Blaze, man. I didn't care about music changes. I didn't even know music changes were a part of it. No! We're getting out of here as fast as possible. Speedrun it! Seems too soon for a full-on sequel. So funnily enough, I saw a statistic that said that Brawl took like 3 years, and this one has taken somewhere around 2. So it's like, it's actually not that strange if it's a new one. Sakurai did say he took a break, and there was a 2-year break followed by 2 years of development time. So to me, that does kind of say port. Does kind of say port. Really? Maybe it's not. Yeah, it's going over here. Sort of? I don't even know where I'm going at this point. But I suppose it's the right way any way we look at it. It's not. It's actually not. I mean, that's just the Japanese workforce for you, Does. The Japanese workforce just has this cultural thing to where they will work themselves to the bone past exhaustion because their culture is that. It's the workaholic culture. Even worse than being a workaholic, really. So Sakurai did give himself a little bit of a break, but he's right back into it. And really, he needs to do something that's not Smash Bros. Because Smash Bros has so much, like, riding on it. It's so stressful because of that. If he could do, like, another Kirby game, maybe he'd actually be able to be happy. Another Kid Icarus would be fun for people who like Kid Icarus. Never picked it up myself and never saw gameplay, so I have no opinion on that. But I think that a lot of people would be happy with another Kirby's Air Ride. Although it's kind of strange because most people just want, like, City Trial. Like, they say that they don't even really want, like, any of the other modes that were in that game, like, expanded upon. They just want, like, a City Trial game rather than a Kirby's Air Ride game. It was online for Kid Icarus? You don't say. I think the Miiverse got closed down, didn't it? I heard something about that. Whatevs, let's just damage boost him. The game allows me to do it. So it's not cheating. Yeah. Alright everybody, I've been streaming for 3 hours at this point. I think this is it. Oh, gosh. I'm getting all stiff in my joints, even though this is my favorite level. Frick, it's my favorite level. I thought that was going to go into the Legend of Zelda theme for a second. Oh my god, it does sound very Legend of Zelda-like at certain points. It's got like the same 2 notes that it starts off with. Ice Mountain Zone. Where was this from, Davey? Advance 1. Damn, and I don't remember it. I played through Advance 1, all the way to the final boss, but did not beat the final boss. I think anyway. I think that was another one where we got to the very final boss and then we just did... I wasn't able to actually do it. I wasn't able to cinch it. Oh... Maybe someday I'll go back and actually beat these games that I couldn't beat the final boss of. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. I definitely enjoyed all of your company. And I'll see you next time. Later, everybody. Tons of stuff to look forward to. That's coming out, and that's coming from me. And that's coming into being a thing.